In 2004, my colleague C.K. Prahlad and I co-authored a book called The Future of Competition, where we outlined how new technologies from the internet to mobile communication technologies, information technologies, and social networking was dramatically altering the landscape in terms of the expectations of individuals and how they wanted to get involved in how companies went about creating value. Millions of people around the world today were empowered to have conversations with companies and participate and engage with organizations. But the funny thing was that organizations were not ready to engage with people. 2006 was also, of course, the year of YouTube, and we've seen an explosion of interaction technologies, explosion of social media, and just the amount of participation of people with organizations has just gone up exponentially. Our view is that this is a huge opportunity for enterprises to take how they create value to the next level, and it opens up new avenues for boosting productivity, enhancing their growth, and ultimately profits.
My world was more the world of transformation. So Venkat comes from a world which is more the world of strategy, the world of customers, the world of customer co-creation. My world was more the world of the employees, the world of large-scale transformation of organizations. And from beginning to talk together, we rapidly discovered that there is no difference of essence between the customer and the employee. Both are having some kind of experience, and this experience comes from how they interact with each other. So we started developing this notion that the same concepts could apply to the transformation of the experience of the customer or the experience of the employee. And at that point, we decided, well, probably what we want to do is we want to expand the concept beyond the customer and start looking at the transformation of the entire enterprise. So the basic principle of co-creation applies equally to large businesses and small businesses, as long as they are humans having experiences and as long as they are people interacting with each other, which is true from a small shop to a very large shop. The same thing can be done. You can lower the cost by changing the nature of those interactions. You can change the experience of the customers and employees, and typically it will take some of that happening at all levels.
Co-creation also applies to public enterprises and social enterprises. Francis just talked about how it's applicable to a small business like a deli. It's equally applicable in business-to-business domains, where enterprises have to interact with suppliers and partners and many other stakeholders. In fact, today most organizations have to deal with multiple stakeholders. So co-creation is really a multi-stakeholder engagement model which allows enterprises to bring different stakeholders on the same platform to have a dialogue, induce some transparency, have some access, and really start engaging in this mutual value creation process. So really what we're talking about here is something that is very fundamental in terms of how any enterprise goes about creating value and wealth and well-being. I really see co-creation as having the power to actually transform our everyday human realities. We can perhaps try to put the human experience and the human potential, at the center of the enterprise and design around the human experience rather than just create goods and services and then just assume that we're creating value for people.